Earl Thomas.
That's what I'm saying. How do we make it you hate to see it? Because especially Earl Thomas.
I thought somebody was going to take this for their you hate to see it. I left this out there.
I'm already 2020 you hate to see it of the year.
Oh
has
my
to
gosh.
be this story.
Let's just take this in pieces. Okay?
Yes,
so
please spin a yarn for me, Paul.
he's arguing with his wife.
Okay.
Okay? And
What about what?
I'm not quite certain. But he's arguing with his wife and he says, "You know what is going to make me feel better? If I have my brother pick me up and I go somewhere I don't tell her. That's going to make me feel a lot better."
After a fight. Great idea.
After a fight.
Idea.
Yep. And so he I can't even get through this.
Goes to an orgy.
This is so unbelievable. He goes to an Airbnb house that they rent for these events in Baltimore.
That's just okay.
And he is found in bed with multiple women and his brother.
Okay.
This is not first date stuff.
Put a pin in that.
Put a pin. Yeah,
We'll get back to that.
We'll get back to that. Let's just retrace the steps here. Earl Thomas says, "I'm pissed at my wife. I'm going to call my brother." Now, I want to know whose idea it was. Was it Earl Thomas or was it his brother?
It's Earl's. It's Earl's because Seth is not the orgy guy. Seth is the My Famous Brother guy. Okay, so Seth and Earl, a name combo known for trouble.
He doesn't get into this.
How does one find an Airbnb?
Seth doesn't get in this orgy bed without Earl.
How did you get into the Baltimore orgy circle? Like, how does that happen?
I feel like this started multiple years ago with Earl chilling at home. His brother being like, "Yo, I'm at the club. There's this 4 girls that came together. They don't believe I'm your brother. I need you, and we can take them all home." And Earl's like, "Bro, I just watched like Moana with my wife." And Seth says, "Brother, I need you." And so Earl says, "I'm gonna go play cards with my brother." Goes, and that's that. I mean, how do orgies start?
That's a great. Who gets involved in an orgy? Like, how does that
like-
work?
It's one of those poll tabs you see on the bulletin boards.
With your blood siblings.
Call this number.
Is there like a Tinder? for
Lawnmower,
orgies?
babysitter, orgy organizer.
Is there seriously? Is there an app? Is there like a?
Oh yeah,
Is like a Tinder for orgies?
Yes, Jake. There are apps for this, but he's okay. So we put a pin in who's in the
Put
bed.
a pin in that.
Put a pin in that. Now,
What's it gonna look like? Fucking Hellraiser. He's gonna have all these pins.
now, let me paint you this picture. Wife walks in with a gun, and a girl behind her with a knife points it at the bed full of people. Skirt, freeze frame. You might wonder how I got here.
Record scratch.
The movie starts with this image.
I'm all pro safety. Earl Thomas.
So in beautiful Tarantino movie fashion, after that freeze frame, which is like the beginning of Pulp Fiction, this is literally Pulp Fiction. We rewind to the scene where he is taking off. His brother just picked him up, and his wife says, "Oh, I know what he's doing. He's doing an orgy."
I already know.
She knows because she
Earl be fucking.
she logs into his Snapchat account on her phone, turns off ghost mode, and uses his own Snapchat account's location to find him. She calls her friend first. Okay, I can't even say first off at this point in the story. Third off, ride or die friend that says, "Oh, Earl's doing that orgy thing again," and grabs a knife and says, "Pick me up." You know, like
that orgy thing again.
Seriously, because she pulled up with backup.
Them Thomas boys, they love them orgies.
Oh, Seth and Earl, man, trouble. She walks in with a gun, and
what? Talk about killing the vibe of the orgy, though.
Did it continue after they left?
I mean, I think there have been orgies that have continued after a gun is introduced. Not this one.
Not this one.
I mean, you think about where else can you go to get excitement?
Yeah,
Bring in a gun.
that's like Michael Scott Improv 101. Nothing tops a gun. Just always say you have a gun.
Damn it, Earl, is that your wife with a gun again?
So, thought. Oh, I'd hate to be this Airbnb owner.
Can't wait to clip this out.
Yeah, but he says, "Oh, what does he say?" No, it's not Earl. It's his wife. His throwback to our crossover Tiger King tinfoil episode.
Yeah, I was thinking of
Because
Doc this whole time.
no, not Doc, the boyfriend. Because Earl's wife walks in and she's like, "Oh no, I was just gonna scare the shit out of him. I didn't keep the clip in the gun." And when police arrived, she had one in the chamber. Unawares to her, we almost had. This is not even a joke. We almost had another Steve McNair moment.
Oh God. Yeah. Then the story wouldn't nearly be as funny.
It's not as funny.
No.
Everything about the story is funny because
nobody got hurt.
Because
Yeah.
she did not pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're looking at
Oh,
an incredible
man.
tragedy.
But no, I take that back. It would still be funny.
But she put a loaded gun to her husband's head in a bed filled with his naked brother and other arms and legs and bodily
If
devices.
she would have shot him, not in the head, not fatally, but if she would have shot him, it would still be pretty.
Oh,
hilarious.
if she would have capped him, this would be hilarious. If she just would have put one in.
Shoot him right in the butt. Like,
No, no.
he's thrusting and just.
Like wife who knows where the money in the family comes from gives him one in like his toe and is like, "You're still playing next season."
We're at Corona. You're
That'll-
not missing OTA.
Yeah, she shoots him in the foot. He starts freaking out. She's like, "What? That'll be healed by preseason."
Shot off your pinky toe. Stop being a wuss.
So,
Shout out to Harlem.
marriage counseling 101. Earl Thomas. Maybe stop hanging out with.
Don't go to orgies.
Yeah, don't go to orgies with your brother. Step one, let's take the brother out of the occasion, and then we'll try to remove the orgy. It's phases here for Earl.
I can't.
Not one giant leap.
Yeah, this is not a cold turkey situation.
There's some
if you are
things-
in orgies with your brother, this is not a cold turkey situation.
Some things you should not experience with a sibling. Definitely an orgy.
and
It's
I
gotta
love
be up there.
And I love that he puts a video on Instagram saying that an issue that happened with him and his wife from earlier this month is going to come out on TMZ and just be cool with it.
And then Mark.
And you're like, "Oh, he
Did
hit
you see
her."
Mark Ingram's tweet?
Everybody's just like, "Oh, he hit her." Like immediately is what you think when an NFL player says something like that.
Yeah, how refreshing is it that he didn't beat his wife and she just threatened him at an orgy?
I mean, I
what
guess so.
How great is that? That is a different story. Mark Ingram tweeted. He's like, when he said that, like a dispute, and he's like, no, we need to know because there's a gun, there's an orgy, a knife, your brother.
Yeah. This is a 30 for 30.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
There's a whole.
one of like one-offs.
I can't wait for the oral history article with like word for word interviews with people.
What if I told you?
Yeah.
Earl Thomas liked orgies.
And half the interview is just Seth because he's just a money grabber, and it's just all him saying.
mean, it ain't
It's always Earl's idea. He needs a driver and another man in the bed, and if I can't be there for my brother, who can I be there for? And
He needs the extra penis, otherwise the ratio's off.
it's all wonky. Everybody's doing more work than they want to.
People's arms get tired, man.
Oh yeah.